Yo, so they finally gave me an answer about the season pass thing. But before I tell you what it is, let me ask you something. How many players do you think play this game? A million? No. 100,000? Probably not. I was thinking about between 10,000 and 50,000 at most, considering US, LATAM, Asia PC, and the Chinese version of the game. Because yes, there is a Chinese separate app available in China. But what does this have to do with the Season Pass, you might ask? It just simply proves that it's a small community. And another way to prove it is that if I have a friend and I want to play with him, right, in a solo 1v1, I want to fight him basically. I can simply say, yo, go solo, and I queue up a solo match. And we're gonna be in the same match. This just proves how easy it is to, be in the same match, because there are not that many players online at the same time. I remember doing this with other games, and you will have to press the match, the start button at the exact same time in order to find your friend and fight him, some stuff like that. But in this game it's so simple because there are not that many players. But again, now let's go straight into the point. What did they say? They said the studio needs money to continue running the game. And by the studio, I mean everybody who works for the game. Developers, voice actors, graphic designer, the artists that make the graphics and all that. There is someone working. And of course, in order to run a game, you need money. And some people might be like, but I think they make enough money out of the supplies. We don't know. We don't know how much money they make. They might be desperate. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. But listen, they also specified we are still thinking about it. So it's not gonna be like from now on the season pass will always cost money. Not really. We don't know. They said we're still thinking about it. But that was the reason. Every game needs money to continue running, and since the game is not that big, they are a little desperate. Maybe they're not desperate, but if players don't buy in-game items, don't spend money, the game will die instantly. It will be a flop, right? Because if nobody bought the season pass, I'm even talking about like in the past, like in season 1, season 2, if nobody spend a single cent on the game will just die like on the first week. Nobody will, like, the game will make zero income, right? So that's how a business works, and a business needs money. And the fact that they charge for the season pass might actually mean that they're a little low now, and that's basically it. I know, just thinking that there are so many things that cost money inside the game, all the supplies, every time you have to top up, like basically everything you see in the game costs money. You want to buy a new hero, you can save diamonds and buy it, or you have to spend 500 tokens, that it's $5. So pretty much everywhere you look there is something that costs money. And you might ask, but isn't that enough for them to survive? I don't know. We don't know. I can't just ask, yo, how much money you guys make? Do you really need the season pass to be charged with real money? I can really ask this, but they're still thinking about it. They might actually do, I don't know. That was the answer, guys. That was the answer. I was expecting this. Like I said, they have people that work, designers and developers, managers, that have to be paid. They need a salary, right? That's why there are in-game ads. That's how a game works, basically. I'm not an expert. That's what I see. That's what pretty much everybody knows about a game, and pretty much every business in general just works like this. You need to make an income, and the fact that in now that is season 6, right? Yeah, season 6. For the first time, they asked for money for the season pass. Might actually mean that in the previous seasons they had no problems about money, right? They were making like a lot of money, and maybe now this season they're not making that much, and that will just explain why they decided out of nowhere to make the season pass cost money. Basically, maybe they're running out of money. Maybe I don't know. But that's it, guys. Take it. That's the answer, guys. And well, I don't know what else to say. Like in my opinion, is not bad. Like looking at the value of the season pass is pretty goddamn good, and I think we have to, if we look at the season pass positively, it is still $10 for all the 100 levels of the season pass grindable. Also, you have to, missions, and then you get to level 100, and it's $10. And the game also gives you 5,000 tokens that are $50 worth. So it is actually convenient, but those who cannot afford the season pass are not able to buy it. And that's understandable. Not everybody has the same disponibility to spend money, or we are all different. We all have different disponibility on spending money, and that was a problem because the season pass used to be something that well, before, actually in the first season there was not the roulette thing that gives you 20 tokens every day. And players were still buying the season pass, but now I don't know, guys. That's the answer. We're gonna see. I'm gonna update you guys if they say, "Yo, Leo, tell them, inform the players that the next season pass is gonna cost tokens." I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you guys know. Don't worry. But that's the update for now. That's all they said very briefly. And well, the next video, by the way, is gonna be about hackers in Rideout. There are so many hackers now, not in US, luckily, but in Latin and in Asia PC, it's full of hackers, and I'm gonna tell you what we are working on. I'm working with them to fix this, so just wait for the next video. And guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, let me know what you think about this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.